Hey there and welcome back to the channel. So today what we're doing is everyone's most favoritist task ever, and that's cleaning your table saw. So this thing's been sitting in that yellow container at the front of the house for 6-7 months, and it's been at least a few months after that, so it's not had some love in a little while. And I did notice when I took it out there was a little bit of surface rust here and there, and I cleaned it up with, as best as I could with little bits and pieces, but I think I really need to do a proper and thorough job this time. So in researching for this one, how's best to do it, I came across a YouTube channel, Ben's Woodworks, and he went through and did all the research for me, so thank you very much. But I had to do additional research to find where to source some of the things here in Australia. So you can get these scouring pads off Amazon. I think they're about, for 4 of them, it's about $10 or $15 or so. It's not too expensive. So I hope to use these ones, and these ones are specifically 400 grit. I didn't know that scourers had grit, but there you go. And they adhere nice and easy to the bottom of your random orbital sander. Got some mineral turpentine, have some generic WD-40, and also I've had this for a little while, and it's oil you can put on cast iron tops. So I bought some Carbatech actually when I bought my jointer, because I wanted to maintain that, and looking at it I also need to do that, and the bandsaw as well. So it's going to be a fun day today. Anyway, you can buy some of these things. There's Scott Shops towels, they're pretty good, and I've got some gloves as well. I love the smell of WD-40 as much as the next bloke, but I don't really want it on my hands when I'm trying to go to bed at night time. So what we need to do, first of all, I've cleaned the tabletop itself as much as I can to get all the dust off it. Spray some of this WD-40 and start scouring. So let's give that a shot, and hopefully it doesn't end up looking worse than it does now. To be honest, it can't get much worse than this. So let's give it a go now. So this is a very steep angle, so hello there. Because I want you to see the entire table as I go through it with this, and I'll do some commentary over the top. But as you can see, this side looks absolutely terrible, so hopefully it comes up quite nice, and by all accounts it should, but famous last words, right? So I've also put on a bit of an apron because this is going to get a little bit dirty. So this is actually my barbecue apron. I don't have a woodworking one, not a good one anyway. But so first things first, what we need to do is just spray on some WD-40. What I'm going to do is just this side here, just to see how it comes up before I do the rest of it. Alright, and I have it on the lowest setting, and I don't put a lot of pressure on, so let's see how this goes. Hopefully it's going to come up good. So, got a couple of these little blue shop towels. Let me double it up and then just wipe off all this gunk. Already it's looking pretty good. It's not like brand new, but I might give it another go. Look at that, disgusting. I think we might need to do a round 2 on this thing. Might put a little bit more pressure on that sander, because I was literally just letting it go on its own weight, and there's a little battery in there as well, but I might put it up to number 2 and put a little bit more weight on it and see how we go. Looks yummy. All right, let's clean it up again, see if it looks a little bit better this time. Oh wow, look at that. like night and day, doesn't it, between the two here? Have a look. Still got these little, I didn't realize that cast iron could stain, but looks like it's stained a little bit just here and here. But to be honest, that's been like that since I pretty much had it. I had it from brand new, and it was perfect. And it was just one thing I didn't do properly, and that was kind of put a little bit of oil. That's why I went out and bought that Japanese stuff, which is pretty good. But definitely tell the difference between these two. I think I might do is just do it one more time, because it's been so long, and we'll see how that comes up, if it comes up a little bit better. Alrighty, I think most of that black stuff is actually from the sponge inside the scour a bit for the orbital sander, but let's see if it looks a little bit better. Now it's still a little bit black, so might need to try it a few more times maybe. Wow, I just can't believe the difference between these two. It's amazing. This looks like brand new, except for those little stains there, but wow. All right, that's that bit done. Now, might do the rest of it. I'll leave the throat plate in as well. It's not going to kill it if I have a bit of WD-40 on it, but I won't be going over it with a scour, otherwise I'll just mark up the paint on it. Wow, that is so tedious, but it's worth it. I'm really looking forward to having a look at this video and doing the 9-day comparison between the two. So let me know in the comments if you're going to do this on your own. Hopefully I've inspired some of you to clean up your own table saws as well, or anything else that's cast iron around your workshop. All right, I think I might do it maybe once more, and I'll move on to the next phase. Oh boy, does that look pretty. Just like a brand new one. Still little spots here and there, but I think we can all agree it's far better than it was. All right, so before we get on to the second phase, we'll take this off. Fold you in half to get you in this miter saw grooves. So as you can see, there's a very distinct difference between the two there, and I don't think it's ever going to come up as beautiful as this, so I think it's just one of those things you have to deal with. Oops. And what I'm doing is pushing in one direction and then pushing in that direction, because I have a slotted miter saw guides here, I'm trying to get in the edges. All right, see how that came up. There we go, look at that. Not bad. Okay, now I'm going to be using this mineral turpentine, or terps as we call it in Australia, otherwise known as mineral spirits, I think, in the US. Not sure what it is in the UK. Might be white spirits, but let me know in the comments if you know. Alrighty. Ooh, might be a bit much. So the idea is just to clean off all that residue from the WD-40 because it's a lubricant. It's going to leave a whole bunch of stuff behind. Okay, so I have this Japanese, wish I knew how to read Japanese, but I got it from Carbotech, so it's like it's a protectant for cast iron tops. And the spray button doesn't work anymore, so I got to pour it out. All right, so just with a clean rag, just take off any residue, clean up either side. That looks amazing. Wow. And there you have it. Easy as that. I am so happy. I put in maybe 20-30 minutes worth of work. Probably took me longer to kind of work out the camera than actually did doing this. And yeah, I'm very glad I did it. It's almost like a brand new table saw. Still a few marks here and there. I might maybe give it a once over in the future, but I think it's very good for now. I will link to absolutely everything I used here. I'll put that in the description so you can go off and purchase everything you need, so you have no excuse to not do this as well on your own cast iron tops, be it a table saw, the jointer, bandsaw, router table. My router table is not a cast iron top, it's like the very dense plastic. But I'll have a link to everything so you can do this yourself, and I am so happy I finally pulled my finger out and did it. So hopefully this is a bit of encouragement for you to do it as well. If you do like this content, please like and subscribe, and please do leave a comment. I'm very happy whenever I see a notification on my phone saying someone's left a comment for one of my videos. I pretty much respond to it pretty much straight away, almost like I'm addicted to it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you there, and I'm gonna get on with the jointer and then finally the bandsaw, but I'll save you the bother. So take care of yourselves, everyone. See you next time. Bye.